Thank you everyone for coming out today. Thank you for RunSignUp for hosting this. This is awesome. Whenever you get a group like this together to collaborate, to work together, to try and make our industry better, it only helps improve all of our races. We've been with RunSignUp since, I believe, 2013, June of 2013. And one of the reasons why we went with them, and then we have continued to invest a lot of time and energy into using them, and then also pushing our local running community to use them, is their innovativeness, their reasoning never to accept what we're doing now and always try and aim for what's coming up next. That really fits the mission of Playmakers, who I work for. And then the excellent customer service, jumping into a new platform in 2013, just amazed by getting emails back at night, in the morning, all hours of the day. I think they were probably tired of having emails from me. But we had some big requests and they definitely came through for us. A couple quick notes from earlier, Steve. The reason I'm in this industry is exactly what he said, the positive will and optimism that everyone seems to have in this industry. I love it, and I hope I never leave this industry and stay with it. And then finally, Dee, who just talked about Pittsburgh, awesome marathon. I've never been there. I've heard her talk before. Hope one day that I will compete there. I'm gonna bring it down a notch from 40,000 people. Who I deal with most is these 100-person races, 400-person races. The biggest one in our community, minus the color run, I think is 3,500 to 4,000. So I'm Andy Marsh from Playmakers, and I'm a former competitive runner. I'm now a jogger. We are all here because we're directing, managing, and running races, trying to make the events that I work with the perfect race at the perfect time. And that can be that 100-person race, that can be that 40,000-person race. So I'm here talking today from Playmakers. We're a running store in Michigan, Lansing, Michigan to be specific. A little bit about the area. Lansing, Michigan, the greater Lansing area, which I would say probably 40 miles circumference around our store, has about 450,000 people in it. So fairly small when you're considering some of the big city events. We're the only store in the location, and there are a couple different clubs around us. What I'm going to talk about briefly today is what we do with the community, with the local races, and maybe what you can take away is how you can partner with a local running store or another local vendor that makes sense for your event. I am on the events and marketing team. We kind of combine them, and I'll explain that a little bit later. This is our store. So we're a little bit bigger than a normal running store. We're kind of a monster compared to a normal running store when you're talking about 2,000 to 5,000 square foot stores. We're about 20,000 square feet of retail space.
With a waterfall.
With a waterfall. We do a little bit more than just running. Running is about 50% of our business. We also go into kind of a cross-training, a little bit of tennis footwear, and then what I would consider active casual. So Prana, Horny Toad, Lowly, Patagonia, North Face, Keen, and Merrell. So it's kind of some of those active brands that we feel fit into the running industry very well. Picture of the inside of the store at Christmas time, and then Bob's favorite part of the store, a waterfall with a giant Sparty. We are about 2 miles from the campus of Michigan State. My college coach would always say, you're an experiment of one. Playmakers is an experiment of one. So what I say today works for us. A lot of it works, sometimes it doesn't work, but finding those relationships with your local vendors is key. And what I say may not work for the relationship that you form, but hopefully it gives you some ideas. We base our business on exceptional customer experience. We want people to come in, either if they're at an event that we do, that we're at, or if they're in the store, to leave with an experience that they feel was exceptional. We are very involved in the community. That is why our marketing and events team are connected. We think one of the best things that we can do marketing-wise is to be on the cover of the local newspaper the day after an event, because our logo is on flags, our truck is out there. The finish line, they're using our finish line gate, which has our logo on it. You can't buy a better advertisement than that in a lot of cases. So talking about print media, we probably spend a little bit less than we should, but at the same time we end up a lot of times on the front page. The day that we always do every year is the local turkey trot. Black Friday, we have our advertisement in the paper, and then we're always on the front page unless something big happens around the country. Quality partnerships are vital for our survival. We really try and partner. We have some of our own events, but we go out to plenty of other events. The Turkey Trot's a great example. We also have partnered with the local marathon for probably 24 years, I believe it's in, and now we're a part owner of that race and help put it on. And then finally, I kind of alluded to this, premium and experience, just our top priority in whatever we do.